Sometimes in your life you gotta hold your hands up, admit that you were wrong, but the things they send to kill you, they won't kill you if you're strong. 'Cause I made mistakes in my life, ain't no point in trying to hide. Gotta face the facts. If you got love behind you, they won't ever see you cry. So keep your chin up, son, for when the demons come, you'll surpass yourself. Keep your chin up, son, for when the demons come, survival is your wealth. Life can break your heart and keep your soul a captive. Your hands strapped to your sides, a punishment, a sacrifice for the things you were denied. But I'll be damned if I'll be down, oh, giving in to all this pain. Gotta hit the road hard, the road that leads you home, that leads back to yourself. So keep your chin up, son, for when the demons come, you'll surpass yourself. Keep your chin up, son, for when the demons come, survival is your way. Survival is your way, yeah. I picked up a guitar about 8 years ago, and I'd been writing poems for like years, since I was in primary school, and then decided I'd had a wee shot at a guitar in like second year at high school, and I thought might take it up as a wee hobby on the side, and then it kind of blossomed from there really. I started playing with the Church of Scotland. I actually went and recorded with them when I was like 19, and it was amazing. This whole new thing kind of made me feel like a professional, which was nice. And I just started writing songs about life and about situations. Took a lot for the kind of that kind of style, kind of Bob Dylan, Neil Diamond songwriting, where just storytelling. Like I think the Eagles, I think, are really good at that as well. Just a lot of Don Henley's lyrics are just about stories and times and places, and that was kind of what I started writing about, and people seemed to like it, so it was nice. Yeah, so it was called Keep Your Chin Up. It's probably probably the last song we wrote as a band. My band Babyfaced Assassins. We were messing about one day. We'd four of us were there, although our guitarist at the time wasn't our guitarist, he was just kind of filling in. We later added him to the kind of flock. But he just started playing that simple wee progression. A lot of songs are like that, actually, just the same chords all the way through with different kind of dynamics, I suppose. But it's probably the most uplifting thing I've ever written. It's just about being really, really probably as far down as you can go and thinking you can fight for it or you can lose it in terms of your sanity, in terms of your life, in terms of anything that you've got to lose, really. So it's about holding on to things and about holding on to your own sense of self as a person. Inspiration can come from a lot of places. For me, it's either listening to my heroes and seeing their kind of subject matter. I'm a big lyrics man. Music comes secondary to me. So I'll look at lyrics. I'll look at like Richie Edwards' lyrics for the Manic Street Preachers. I'll look at Jeff Buckley's lyrics, Tim Buckley's lyrics, and say, right, what's this guy writing about? And a lot of them actually write about the kind of, the state of affairs, I suppose. I look to the kind of political world a lot of the time for my lyrics now, more than I used to. Used to be just my own situation and my own life, but I'm much more kind of worldly minded now in my songwriting. So it could be anything. It could be Gaddafi being killed. It could be poverty. It could be anything that means something, anything that's got a relevance for the time, I think. There's one guy who's a guy called Lewis Cook, who I think works actually in mono in Glasgow, but he'd released an album a few years ago under the moniker Yahweh, which myself and my wife bought totally randomly in a wee shop in Glasgow, and we ended up realising that we knew the cello player, and it's a brilliant record. It's called Tug of Love, and I suppose in my kind of music collection I'm one for ranking things, and at the time I was listening to Jeff Buckley's Grace, Radiohead's OK Computer, and this Tug of Love, and it's up there. Like, it's a wonderful record. A lot of really nice mellow stuff, but a lot of kind of drum beat, kind of drum machine bass stuff that just sounds epic. I've seen the boys live a couple of times, and they just sound, they can go from being really quiet and really contemplative to being massive and going absolutely mental on stage, which is always good to see. But no, those guys are amazing. Try to think of some words of wisdom actually to leave you with. I always in my 50-year yearbook at high school, I remember writing a quote, and I think it was Elvis Costello that said, writing about music is like dancing about architecture, and that sticks with me. That it's never left me, that thing. I think a lot of music journalists could learn from that. But thanks very much for having me. I've enjoyed it. When the demons come, survive.